I'm just heading back to the office. Leaving Cycle Gear, heading back to the office. Howdy y'all. Picked up a little neck deal, warmer, whatever, freeze out, and some armored cargo pants for my trip down to Victoria. And I thought I'd do a little video. I haven't done a video in a few days. Little moto vlog. So, talk about a couple of things. First off, a few people have been putting up little banners about the upcoming Motovloggers Monthly e-newsletter. Want to remind you about that. You might sign up. Guess we got about 11, 12 people now that are going to be doing a monthly column. Plus, keep in mind, PM me if you want to submit something for it. If you have something interesting come up that you want to put in exclusively in the newsletter, just PM me and we'll put you in there. Anybody can supply content. And I'll put a link down below. So if you'd like to sign up, our first edition, we're shooting for the first or second week in December so that we can get out like a little holiday issue. So. Next, I thought I might say a couple things about Google+. Can't say much. I guess it's kind of obvious about the changes that if you just hang in YouTube, some of the changes that you're undergoing or have undergone. And yeah, there's some inconveniences. Some things get used to, but you know, anytime that you hear a company say new and improved, or pretty much any time, you can pretty much count that means the consumer, user, whatever, is going to go through a learning period so they can make adjustments and actually use the improvements. So that's what's going on. I glanced through, when all this happened, I glanced through Google+, some of the instructional stuff, and thought, well, I'm going to put this off and spend a day and just learn everything inside out, you know, full steam ahead. I've watched a lot of others have commented on Google+, and some of them have started out just all kinds of piss and vinegar against what they're doing, and then they've sort of eased up and okay, this might be good, and yeah, and I think that's probably what most of us will experience. Will be the initial shock, and then getting used to it, and then holy cow, I really like this. For example, Jim, old fart on a motorbike, Jim Payne, hosted a video hangout chat deal last night, and I was lucky to get in that, and it was kind of cool. I had some fun. Ooh, that's a nice bump. I had some fun with that. There were 2 or 3 people in there that I didn't know from Adam. That it was pretty enjoyable hanging out, talking a little bit. Certainly it's a Google Plus feature that if Jim ever does it again, and I'm privileged to be invited, lucky enough, I'd hands down, you know, push something else out of the way so I could attend. So that's a cool feature. But anyways, bottom line is I can't really say until I spend a bunch more time researching and playing around with Google Plus. Can't really say how much I like it or dislike it. You know, it's a bit of an inconvenience so far. One thing that I noticed is with all the stuff they're doing and pretty much making you one way or another. You're going to end up on their Google Plus social pages or whatever, which I'm not a big fan of, but I see that there is a marketplace for them. So anyway, sooner or later you're going to end up there. And you got to keep in mind that when Google goes to sell expensive advertising space to different companies, one of the things they've got to show is, okay, here's how many users we have. Well, that's a nice stat. You got a bunch of users. But another stat that goes hand in hand is how much time does each of those users spend on this page, which means that you as an advertiser, there's more opportunity for each and every user to be exposed to your ad. So with all the stuff they're doing, it certainly does make an individual stay on YouTube and or Google Plus a little bit longer. So that's got to put some money in their pockets. So let's see, anything else today? I'll probably do a little sticker review sometime, but something pretty cool has been happening. I'll put a link down below for it too, but I put up the Wall of Awesome Motovlogger stickers, and a lot of the people that are on that wall, before they even got their stickers, they just sent me the graphic of their sticker, emailed it to me, and I put them on the wall. Well, from there, they didn't really have to do anything, but I'm pretty sure that all of them, if not almost all of them, have gone out of the way and sent me a sticker anyways, and that was very nice. And I'll do a little shout out video sometime as I build the wall up more, and I'll mention that again and make sure that I include showing of their stickers again. So what else? My move. Yeah, I'm gonna be moving. It looks like the earliest I'll be moving, it could very well be after Christmas now. But we'll see on that note. I'll keep you posted. I'm streamlining my worldly possessions to make the move just really simple. And it's the move that I was going to do when I retired next August, but it's sort of being forced on me a little bit early. So, and like pretty much anything that happens in my life, I know there's a lot of people like this, and it makes you happier when something's forced on you, whether it's a move or whether it's Google Plus or whatever. I tend to look for the silver lining. And you find little things that, hey, this is pretty great about it, and silver lining behind what might be interpreted as a bad thing to begin with. By the time you find little nice things and silver lining, all of a sudden, whether you convince yourself or whether you just discovered it, pretty great thing happening. And, so I'm at the point now where my moving and shutting up shop and doing things early, I dreaded it, to now I'm excited about it. Crazy as it may be, keeps me sane and happy. So with that said, I'm going to shut this thing off. Hope you all have a great day. Don't forget, if you'd like to get the first issue of the newsletter, which you can opt out at any time. This is fully legal, bulk emailing, U.S. laws abiding, and there are a lot of them. So there'll always be an opt-out at the bottom. So if you got the first issue and said, oh man, this thing sucks, you can just click on that and be taken out. No questions asked. Or if you want to keep it, you'll just stay in the database and keep it.